Olivier.
What I can say, it's quite difficult to give you all the detail about the point. I think all the candidates, they know when they make mistake, they realize when they do the good way, when they are not in the good way. About the notification, each member of the technical committee, they are in charge to make a task, and they have the proper notification. And we check, me and Shinya, we try to check all the detail. After that, really now, 5 minutes after the competition, it's...
No, I didn't mean now, but it's just interesting to know whether every task has an equal value, or some tasks have more value.
No, yes, exactly, sir. The degustation and the testing and also the service, the testing and the service, the percentage of the represented together, it's more important than the other task, for sure. After that, we try to calculate the percentage of each. We decided the percentage before the competition, so for sure the slide at the end, for example, represented only a little percentage of the decision.
Yes, thank you.
David Carlo, Pravilonis, by this context. What was the, for each of you on the stage, what was the most difficult moment for you each?
I think actually one of the most difficult moments is always the start, just to get yourself going. The very first task is always definitely the most difficult one, because you don't know where your head is at and what you're doing. So definitely that, for me, it starts going easier from there.
Yeah, for me it's probably easy to answer. My champagne shower was. But yes, as I said, these things happen, and you just have to, even at work, sometimes the plate can fall down or something, and you just have to still keep calm and then go on. And I think all the juries are creating tasks difficult enough to make us push, and we just have to try and be good as much as possible in every.
Oh, sorry. Pascaline is last.
Thank you, Pascaline.
I think dealing with the wait time and the stress and being in your head is the first one. Be it when you have to wait a lot for the task, or in the case here when you already went and you have to wait for something else. It's really complicated in your head. And then keeping the focus, because as you go, it's still 40 minutes or so, and at the end you start to get a little bit more tired, and the task may not be more difficult, but you lose a little bit of the focus, and this is where I think that's very hard, is to kind of really try to pace your energy also.
Well, congratulations to all three.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nel Film magazine. Of the three finalists, two are from Baltic countries. What are the main factors that contribute to that success of the Baltic sommelier as well?
I think first of all we have a very good role model in the form of Raimonds. He has done a lot for both, not just for Latvia, but for the entire region. So I think we're both quite grateful for what he has done before us. And I think as another part, it's actually, in my opinion, maybe a little bit of a benefit for not just for the Baltic region, but for many of these not wine producing countries. Because if you're from France, you're born and grown with French wines. If you're from Spain, you're Spanish wines. But for us, we have none of that, so we have to build from zero and have to adapt to everything. So I think that's, in a way, an advantage. So yeah.
couldn't add anything else, I would say yes. Raymond is really a role model for us. I've been competing with him, then learning from him. So he showed us that a lot can be possible, especially if you work hard and try hard, never giving up. So we follow that, I think. And yeah, if I can answer that, I think first of all I would like to thank again for the jury members and technical committee creating the tasks, because lately we've seen that tasks are becoming more and more real life. So for example, the task which we had, putting this champagne in the storage, I might have never thought, like I know that first in, first go, but like checking disgorgement dates, things like that, so after each task and when it's explained, I think it adds value to our profession, because competitions, we all want to win, but I think it's as a SI objective and many other associations, it's to make us better professionals and to advance our profession. So same as in clean up the bottle well before opening it, because it can slip from your hand and things like that.
How many years? I've technically been competing for, I think now starting from a national level, that has been 6 years more or less, but with my stronger focus started before last year Paris. So I would say 2 to 3 years of focused work specifically for this.
And how many? What's your investment in terms of money?
In terms of money, I think time has definitely, it's difficult to put like a monetary value on this. I think that most of this has just the pure investment of time. In different periods you have to spend 4 to 6 hours a day, finding that between your work, your family and everybody else just to study. So I think the monetary value is not that relevant. Of course we have to spend a bit for the tastings and even for wine travels, just to expand our knowledge and get to know where everything comes from. But it never has any like thought crossed that how much I have spent. So I think it's.
Last point, you're working in a restaurant?
I'm working in a restaurant, but not on the floor of a restaurant. So I'm working in Bombay Group in Tallinn, which is a complex of different establishments in that sense. Yes. that I have to discuss with my boss. Thank you. I think it will take me at least until tomorrow morning, if not later, to actually understand what happened. At the moment, it feels normal, which it's not.
I'll catch you up.
Exactly, but I think the most important thing that I could think of is just motivating others, because especially we're coming from a small country, from a small region that is not maybe on the picture. So just the ability to have someone there to act as a mentor, maybe, or a motivation to others. I think that is the key to focus on in the future.